If I worked for EA Sports, these are the exact Madden ratings that I would give to every starting running back and their backups in Madden 26. Make sure to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and comment down below what position group you want to see me do next. Let's hop right into the tier list. Starting with James Cook of the Buffalo Bills, I think James Cook absolutely, unequivocally, undoubtedly deserves a 90 overall in the next Madden. I don't think EA is going to do this. I think he'll be about an 87 overall. But James Cook had, 18 total touchdowns last year, had 1,000 yards. He had like 250 receiving yards. James Cook was electric last season and a huge focal point of the offense. I can't believe they're not signing him to, $13 million a year. It's nothing for a 25-year-old running back. He deserves it, and he deserves a 90 overall in the next Madden. Moving on to Johnson here. I am forgetting his first name. I think it's T something, but I'm not giving him any higher than a 74 overall. It is what it is. It might be a common theme for these backup running backs. Moving on to Devon Achane. Based on last season, I can't give him a 90 overall, but I do think he deserves an 88-ish. His speed is really going to carry them here. His receiving ability, his ability to get big plays going. I love Devon Achane. I think he's very good, but I've got to see more production before I put him in that 90 overall tier. Jalen Wright, I don't think there's a world in which Jalen Wright is above a 74 overall, so he is going right in that tier. Moving on to Breece Hall. Breece Hall had a down year, a very down year. I still think he's a solid running back, but I'm putting him in that 80 to 85 range, and I'd probably put him about at an 82 overall. He had a very, very down year. Moving on to Braylon Allen. This is a guy that I think showed a lot of flashes last year. I know the production maybe wasn't there, but when he was on the field, there's no reason he shouldn't be at least a 75 overall. He is their best running back in my opinion, and we'll see it this season. He's going to take over that starting job from Breece Hall. Braylon Allen is a really, really good running back. Moving on to Ramondre Stevenson. Based on this past season, which was a down year, I don't know if I blame the O-line. I don't know if I blame the scheming. I'm a Patriots fan, but Mondre, man, I wanted to draft a running back really bad because I kind of put a little bit of the blame on Stevenson, which is why I'm putting him in like the 80 to 85 range. I think he'd be about an 82, maybe 83 overall, being generous to him. He still can break tackles, but he does not have the breakaway big play ability like maybe he did 2 or 3 years ago. Moving on to Travion Henderson, the new Patriots rookie. I think that he deserves to be in that 75 to 79 range. I know he hasn't played in the NFL yet, but he is going to be good. I'd put him at about a 78 overall. Moving on to Derrick Henry. This is going to be our first 97 plus. I think he still deserves to be a 99 overall. He showed no signs of slowing down, especially with that Ravens offense. Oh my goodness, it might have been his best year that we've ever seen, and he is getting older and older, but he's only getting better. Derrick Henry deserves a 99 overall. Justice Hill, one of the best backups in the league. I'm not going to disrespect Justice Hill whatsoever. I think he deserves an 80 overall. He is a good running back, a good receiving threat, one of the most underrated running backs. If only he had a chance to go be a starter somewhere, I would love to see him produce. Moving on to Chase Brown. I think Chase Brown deserves to be in that 88 to 85 range as well, about an 83 overall. He was very good. Once he's the starter for the full year, he's going to definitely make a climb up to about an 88 overall by the end of the season. Zach Moss, he'll be like a 75, 76 overall. We're not going to disrespect him completely, but he's not it. Quinshawn Judkins, I think coming off, he's a rookie, so I'm not going to put him in that 80 overall because he's not genty, but I do think he'll still be in that 75 to 79. About a 78, 79 is where I'd land him. Jerome Ford, I think that he'll be a 74 overall, and that's kind of his max. Moving on to, Dylan Sampson. We got 3 backs for the Cleveland Browns, and just like Jerome Ford, I think they may be the same overall. Maybe 74 for Ford and 73 for Sampson, but it will be pretty close. Moving on to Caleb Johnson, rookie running back. I don't know where to put Caleb Johnson. I know he's good. I know he's going to be good, but I just don't know. I couldn't give him over Dylan Sampson. So with that being said, I'd put him in that 74 overall range. Moving on to Jaylen Warren. This is a solid NFL running back. Not the best, not the worst. I think he's right there in that 78 overall range. I'm being very picky with these running backs. I can see there's not a lot of 86 pluses, but we got Joe Mixon, who was excellent last season when he played. He obviously dealt with some injuries, but Joe Mixon, he's in that 90 to 96 range, probably a 94, 95-ish overall. One of the best running backs in the entire NFL. Moving on to Dameon Pierce. Okay, Dameon Pierce. Dameon Pierce, you had a bad year, but you're going to be probably like a 76, 77 overall. I'd love to see him play more, but Cam Akers was kind of better when he was playing, but I'll leave that for another day. Moving on to Jonathan Taylor. He is constantly disrespected by Madden all the time. Why does Jonathan Taylor not get any love? He deserves to be a 90 overall in the upcoming Madden. He had a good year, and he's going to continue to have good years. He's young. He's like 26, 25. I can't believe how young he is. It feels like he's been in the league for like, I don't know, not 10 years, but like, 7 years. Moving on to Khalil Herbert. Common theme for these backups is Khalil Herbert. I'd put him at a 75, actually. I think he's better than all those people in the 74 overall range, other than maybe Sampson and Johnson, but we haven't seen them play, so I'm not going to give them crazy benefit of the doubt. Moving on to Tank Bigsby. Tank Bigsby I thought was very good, very underrated. I put him in that 83-ish overall range, and poor Travis Etienne basically got his job stolen by Tank Bigsby, but actually he lost his job to Tank Bigsby. We're going to put Travis Etienne in that 79 overall. I think he could get back up, but he did not look good last season. Don't mind me, guys. I'm going to up the brightness here. There we go. Okay, that's more what we're looking like. Okay, we're set up for greatness now with the rest of these running backs. Moving on to Tony Pollard. We got Pollard and Spears. Oh, man, they have a good duo. Tony Pollard still deserves to be an 86 overall. He was a good running back last year. It's hard to evaluate him when he's splitting carries and touches with Tajay Spears. When both of them are on the field, like when they both play, they're both very good. Tajay Spears, I think, deserves to be about an 84 overall. I think he's on the same tier as these guys in the 80 to 85 Madden rating area. Moving on to RJ Harvey. I think they'll give RJ Harvey a 75 overall, and I agree. I think Madden should give RJ Harvey a 75 overall. I think he's better than Sampson. He's better than Johnson, and we're going to see it this upcoming season. Jaleel McLaughlin, I think he's going to be a 74 and under. I'm sorry, no disrespect to my Broncos fans out there or Jaleel McLaughlin, but I can't put him above a 74. Moving on to Isaiah Pacheco. He did not look like himself last season, unfortunately, because I love Isaiah Pacheco. I think he's very talented, but after that injury, I can't put him above an 85, but I would still give him an 85 overall. He's still a good running back. Moving on to Kareem Hunt. I don't like Kareem Hunt. Don't like him as a person, but he's still a solid running back. I'd give him about an 83, 84 overall. Isaiah Pacheco's better. I don't care. Isaiah Pacheco's the better running back. Ashton Genty, he is coming in as a rookie. He's going to get an 80. He should be an 86 overall at minimum. We know he's going to be great. He's going to be a top 10 running back week 1 of the NFL season, if not top 5. Ashton Genty is so good, and I can't wait to watch him. Raheem Mostert, based on last season, he is in that 74 and under. He might be like a 72 overall. I don't see the hype around Raheem Mostert. Moving on to Amarian Hampton. I'm pretty sure it's how you say his name, Amarian Hampton. I think he'll be in that same RJ Harvey range. I'm not as high as Hampton as many others are. I'll put him up here. But it'll be about a 78 overall, and I think he deserves it. But yeah, I'm iffy. I'm out on Amarian Hampton. It is what it is. I did not want the Patriots staff to get stuck with him. I wanted Travion Henderson. I can't believe they got him. Anyways, Najee Harris, he's going to be higher than Hampton. The fact that they have him as the running back 2 is interesting because Najee Harris is going to be like an 83 overall in the upcoming Madden, and I think he deserves that. Moving on to Javonte Williams, I think he's going to be about a 79 overall. That's what he deserves. He wasn't great with the Broncos following that injury a couple seasons ago, but I think he can bounce back a little bit in Dallas. Jaden Blue, no way he's higher than a 74. You're throwing him right in there. Tyrone Tracy, where do I think he should be? Tyrone Tracy should be an 86 overall. Tyrone Tracy is a amazing running back. Okay, amazing is a bit of an adjective to use there, but he's very good. He had a very good first season. I'm excited to see what he can do year 2. I think Tyrone Tracy deserves to be respected in the upcoming Madden. Cam Scatabo, though, 74 overall rookie running back. What am I supposed to say? Saquon Barkley, our next 99 overall running back. Yep, 2 99 overall running backs in the upcoming Madden. Can't believe he's still a 98 in Madden 25. Madden 26 better do him justice. He deserves a 99. I mean, he's the cover athlete. Of course he deserves it. Will Shipley, that's a 74 and under. Brian Robinson Jr., I'd put him in about an 83, 84-ish overall. I think he's a solid starter, just not great. Austin Eckler, how he is now, it's hard to put him above a 79, but I'd give him the benefit of the doubt and put him at an 80 overall. Moving on to DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift, I want to put him at like an 85 overall. I'd put him at an 85 overall. I still think he's a solid running back. He did well last year, and I think he's going to do much better this upcoming season. I don't think he's a bad running back whatsoever. He's in the top half of running backs, in my opinion. Moving on to Johnson here. I know who that is, and I'm blanking on his name, but I've been trying to trade for him in my dynasty, so I'm putting him in 80 overall. Jahmyr Gibbs, that's a 97 overall running back if I've ever seen one. Not quite a 99, but he's better than a 96. He deserves to be in that 97 plus range. David Montgomery, he deserves to be a 90 overall. He's a fantastic running back. They need to stop disrespecting him as well. Josh Jacobs, that's a 90. That's a 90. Put him above Taylor and Montgomery and Cook. Cook needs to be at the bottom here. Josh Jacobs deserves a 92 overall. Marshawn Lloyd is going to be a 74 and under. Hasn't really played. Aaron Jones, I think, still deserves to be a 90 overall, obviously. Jordan Mason, based on what we saw with the 49ers last season, he deserves to be at least an 82 overall. Bijan Robinson. I love Bijan, and I would give him a 97 overall. I'd give him a 97 overall. Bijan Robinson, he's better than Gibbs. Bijan Robinson is the third best running back in the entire NFL. His elusiveness, his pass catching ability, his big play ability. He's able to get in between holes so amazingly. I just am in awe of Bijan Robinson every time I watch him. Honestly, the Falcons are one of my favorite teams to watch just because of Bijan himself. He deserves a 97 plus. Tyler Algier, one of the better backups in the league, putting him in that 80 overall range. Chuba Hubbard, he deserves to be a 88, 89-ish overall. He had a fantastic year at the Panthers last year. He deserves all the respect in the world. Jonathan Brooks, out for the year. He's going to be lower than a 74 overall. That really shouldn't even be their backup. They signed Rico Dowdle. Alvin Kamara, I would put Alvin in that 86 to 89 range. I know the thumbnail may imply otherwise, but Alvin Kamara does indeed deserve an 86 overall. I do think he's fallen off. Don't get me wrong. He's not the same running back that he was a couple years ago, but he still has plenty left in the tank. Keandre Miller, I'm not sure how to say his name. When I did a Saints rebuild, I refused to pronounce his name. But Miller here, I think he's solid. He's going to be, I think he deserves like a 79 overall. He's a good running back. And then they also got, I think that's Devin Neal, maybe Kevin Neal. I think it's Devin Neal, 74 and under. Bucky Irving, what does Bucky Irving deserve? Bucky Irving absolutely deserves to be a 90 overall. Bucky Irving was amazing last season, and I'm not even trying to glaze, but he's just so good. He's so good. How can you not love Bucky Irving? Moving on to Rachaad White, I think that's an 80 overall backup, and I think that's completely fair. James Conner, I would put in that 86 to 89 range, probably giving him about an 88 overall. Trey Benson has to be lower than a set. Actually, no, Trey Benson's good. Trey Benson deserves a 75 overall. He just needs to play. Kyren Williams, that's a 90 overall running back if I've ever seen one. I got a lot of 90 overall running backs, and I think they're completely justified. He might even deserve a 92, 93 overall. Kyren Williams is a fantastic running back. Blake Corum, he's going to be about a 74 overall. Christian McCaffrey, I don't think he's still a 97 overall running back, but I still would give him about a 95, 94 overall-ish. Isaac Guerendo, one of the two names. He deserves to be about a 75. His speed can carry him to that rating for all I care. Kenneth Walker, our final two running backs of the list. Kenneth Walker dealing with a lot of injury issues, but I know how talented Kenneth Walker is. He deserves to be about an 88 to 89 overall. And Zach Charbonnet, he needs to stop being disrespected by Madden as well. Give him his flowers. He should be about an 85 overall as well. This is it. This is my list. It's not in any specific order, so these you had to watch to know exactly which rating I would give to which player. But in general, this is exactly what I believe or how I think Madden should rate every single running back in Madden 26. Let me know what you agree with, disagree with. I think this is a good list. This might be the best list I've ever made, but make sure to let me know in the comments down below what group of positions you want to see next. And until next time, y'all, peace out.